Hi everybody, I thought I'd just take an opportunity to show you how to use the branding guide or the style guide for Westlake Charter School and to do something like what I'm doing right now. I'm about to kind of rebrand the leadership website, and I think, oh, maybe I want to use the right fonts and the right colors. So I've jumped into the leadership website and I've gone to the place where I could change fonts and colors. But then I go, well, gosh, what fonts, what colors do I use? I know that right here in the WCS communication folder, I have a memo system, and inside the memo system, I have these memo system table of contents. And I happen to know that the branding guide is the answer to all things in the universe, which means it's 042. So there we go, number 42. There it is right there. I'll just click on that memo and open it up. So now I can see on this memo, okay, I got the font right here. I know the bold font is in Google, it's called Bitter. And I know the color is 002E6D, whatever that means. Let's jump in and play with that. So if I go back to the site I'm working on, I say, hey, for the entire page, text, I want the theme to be, the font to be, instead of the regular font, I want it to be Bitter. There it is right there. I click on that. Oh, look, it changed all the Bitter. That's kind of cool. What if I want the color of the text to be this special font? Well, I can't find the right color, so I go back to the memo system, and I grab this color code right here, and I copy it, and I paste it right here, and now I've got the right color font right there. So, okay, that's how you use that. So if you're going to build a template of any kind, you could do that simply by doing what I just did, which is inserting the right fonts and the right color codes. You can see right here, if you click here, this will give you all the different logos. So if you're building something and you want to use the logos, I really encourage you to do so. You could jump in here and say, okay, well, I want the horizontal logo, right? And I want the one that's for web and office use, right, as opposed to the banners. And one of them's got a transparent background. One of them's got a, see that it's got little squares back there, so it's got the transparent background. So if you needed to insert this logo onto something, you could do so just by inserting that link right there. Or if you needed to, you could download it. And once you downloaded it, you'd have it on your desktop or wherever you needed it to be and start dragging and dropping it around. So let me give you a quick disclaimer on how and when to use our logo. If you're going to use the school logo, which includes the shield and the text, then please use them together. Never separate them apart. And try as best you can to use the style guide to make sure the font's appropriately aligned and the colors appropriately aligned. Now, if you're going to produce a worksheet that's got a bunch of cool fonts on it that don't match what we're doing, don't feel obligated to use the logo. Just use the logo for forward-facing items that meet the public eye that you want to clearly identify as a part of Westlake Charter School. When you do use it, take a look. Again, inside this little clickable folder is a style guide. And this style guide right here, super helpful. You'll be able to scroll through this style guide and it'll tell you how to use our logo, and it'll tell you even more so how not to use our logo. That's how you're going to space our logo out. If you're creating a template, don't change the color on the logo. It says right there, don't use it on an unapproved background color. So this gives you lots of great info on how to use this. And it also has the type fonts and color codes for both Google and for like Microsoft Word or for WordPress. Kind of gives you some branding ideas on how you should set up our email signatures, and it's got all of our color codes right there. So again, this is only, I think, 11 or 12 page document, but it's super useful if you're going to use our logo to identify some of the work that we're doing as coming from our school. Again, if you're going to use social media, we have a special logo for that, our horizontal, our vertical, and then these are all of our templates. So if you already if you want to create a worksheet using the two-sided worksheet match that we've already produced, there it is. It's got a logo on page 1. It's got all the type fonts already ready for you, right? And then no logo on page 2. That way, if you copy it back to back, the colors don't bleed through. And we've got, a one-sided piece right here. It's kind of the same deal. Then you can also noodle with some of these other ones, like our letterhead or our acknowledgement page, things like that. Your memo template. So, okay, I hope that's useful to you. Sorry to take up too much time, but jump in, grab this memo, and it'll have all the information you need to make everything else look the way you want it to look. All right, everybody, have some fun out there.